Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Moon Knight canceled. That's the topic of this video. Before I jump into what might be on the horizon for the Moon Knight series, go on over, click subscribe, comment, like. I'd love to hear your take on this article. Okay, so Moon Knight is a highly anticipated series. It came out at Disney Plus. It's a character that, I mean, let's face it, not that many people really ever heard of Moon Knight unless you were really into the comic books. But kind of the average, like, normie fan of the X-Men series, they're really not aware of this character. But I did more research. I think this character is actually pretty cool, and I like Oscar Isaac as an actor. I like Ethan Hawke as an actor. I thought it had a lot of potential, but it looks like Disney Plus has other plans. So Marvel has no plans for Moon Knight season 2. Stars Oscar Isaac, May Calamari, and Ethan Hawke question about returning for a potential second season. Marvel has no plans for a Moon Knight season 2, which follows the show, leaving us with that huge cliffhanger ending. I always hate it when a series or a movie, they end with a cliffhanger ending, anticipating they're going to get a sequel or they're going to get another season, and that never happens. And you always feel like cheated. You know what I mean? It's like you gave your finite time, your life, to watching a series or a movie, and then they don't do the full payoff, and then you don't get anything at the end, and it's just, you're basically at the resort to message boards for the rest of your life, arguing over how it really would have ended with other hardcore fans. And it seems like this is what's happening with Moon Knight. Now, make no mistake about it. So Disney said, well, we're just going to be doing like a limited series. So we're just going to do like one season. That's basically what that means. But if Moon Knight was getting 10, 15, 20 million views each episode, that Disney would greenlight a second season. It'd be a no-brainer. They'd have to want to fail in order not to do that. So that tells me that Moon Knight is not captivating that wide of an audience. Not as wide as what they would have liked. So now the Disney executives are looking at the budget, and they're making the determination that they may be redirecting that budget to something else, something that may cause people to subscribe. Because right now, all the streaming services are struggling. So it says the Radio Times caught up with stars Oscar Isaac. I think we appreciate it as this is the story, Isaac said. And let's just put everything on the table on this story. There's definitely no official plans to continue it. Well, of course he's gonna say that. He's not gonna say there are plans and then Disney pulls the rug out from under the production, and then all the fans are gonna get upset. So he's definitely saying that. He doesn't want to get people's hopes up. I think it would depend on what the story is. That being said, I love being Steven. I just love it. It's just like physically, it's so much fun to be him. So, if there was a story that really made sense, I'd be happy to be a part of it. I guarantee if Disney had a big check to give Oscar to come back as the character, he would. And I guarantee that if the audience was there, Disney would gladly write it. It goes to the other actors here. They haven't heard anything. Hawk says, do you want to play the same character for long periods of time? Most actors don't, but if you're making audiences happy, your opinion changes. So it's all about making the audience happy. It says here that Oscar is not signed on for more Moon Knight episodes or season 2. The series currently billed as limited and without any actual obligation for future appearances by Oscar Isaac ends on a cliffhanger. So now, one thing that I've noticed with Disney as well as Netflix, and I'm pretty sure Amazon is doing the same thing, probably Hulu. It's probably across the board. Usually when one is doing something, the rest follow. It's really interesting how that happens. But they're all saying now that these are limited series. And so a lot of people, they'll just read over that and not think anything of it. But these corporations, they're very meticulous in the words they use. They don't just write stuff and publish it. It goes through a lot of different people. A lot of eyeballs are on this. So a limited series, what that basically means is that they never intended a series that's called a limited series to go on for maybe 1 or 2 seasons. So you may ask yourself, why would they do that then? Why would they say that? Well, as you know, Netflix in particular has greenlit so many series, so many shows that don't go any further than 1 season because nobody cares. Nobody's watching this crap. Nobody finds it compelling. Nobody likes the preachiness of it. You know, the woke ideology, virtue signaling that is shoved down everyone's throat. And it looks really, really bad to the investors and to the audience that is aware of what's going on. If you're greenlighting a series and they keep getting canceled, it shows a really bad track record. So now what these streaming services are saying is, oh, no, 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 it's not. We weren't canceled. It was a limited series. But if there are like 50 million people watching that limited series, they're going to keep going with the series. And then when it drops off and nobody cares anymore, they'll say, oh, well, we only intended 5 seasons because it's a limited series. Do you understand the word game? That's what they're doing. So when you see that, just know that's what Disney's doing. It's what Netflix is doing. It's what they're all doing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this article. I would not mind seeing a season 2 if they focus more on Moon Knight. I cannot stand all of these superhero series that are coming out and even movies that they do a bait and switch. They get you buying the ticket, they get you handing over your hard-earned cash to see a particular character that you've wanted to see for decades, and then they do a bait and switch. The character is on screen for like 20 minutes, and then, you know, this other 70 minutes, it's like some other characters you couldn't care less about. They did that with the He-Man series that Kevin Smith was in charge of. Total bait and switch. They've done it with Doctor Strange too. They've done it with so many, and it's annoying. Audiences are catching up to it. They don't want to pay the money, and I do not blame them. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think there should be a Moon Knight season 2, or do you think, hey, it's a limited series, just do 1 season? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, please subscribe. Later.